Hello everyone, my name is Geko, and today we are playing some more Territorial.io. Before we get into it, just the normal little announcements. We have a Discord channel which is growing very quickly and already has a lot of amazing members in it. If you would like to be a part of this community, there's a link in the description below. Be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any of the near daily content that I have coming out. I try my best to have 5 to 7 videos a week. And of course, don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. The more likes I see on a video, the more I know that's the kind of content I should be creating. But enough of that jib jab jabble, let's get on with it. Today we will be playing some more 1v1 games as per our 1v1 ranked games series. In the last video, I did pretty good. I could have done a little bit better, but it worked out pretty well. Although Green Biscuit definitely gave me some things to think about, namely that I should be attacking some more bots, I should be a little bit more aggressive with my opponent, and make sure that I'm attacking with larger amounts. Basically, whatever the enemy's troops are, subtract what my troops are. So if I'm attacking somebody and I have 200,000 troops and they have 100,000 troops, then I should be attacking them with 100,000 troops. Should take about half of their land up with those points and have a pretty good strong offense on them. Apparently in the last video, one of the first guys that I faced, there was a point where I had significantly more troops than he had, but I continued to try to attack bots, and I should have been more aggressive towards my opponent. So we're going to try to put those things into practice today. We're going to be trying to be a little bit more aggressive, attack some more bots, look out for good opportunities with our opponent rather than trying to wait for a really good opportunity. So let's jump in it and see if we can make some things happen. As always, I will be explaining myself as to what I'm doing. A lot of you who watch my videos regularly might get the gist of it by now, but there's definitely a lot of new viewers every day, and I want to make sure that as many people as possible are on the same page. And we're off. Got some good area to work with over here. Let's see if our opponent places down their piece. We're working up against with North, who is in my Discord. Hey, if you see this video, I've seen you before. Shout out to North. Let's do this. I'm going to go actually like right here. I did not choose fast enough, I bet. But I'm going to pretend I did. I did not. Okay, we'll see if we can recover, though. I'm going at about a 45% attack rate, and I'm trying to expand at about the halfway tick mark. And I'm expanding at my halfway tick mark so that when we hit the 10th tick, that we get our income bonus, and hopefully it maximize the amount of points that we could be getting out of that. And I'm reinforcing my attack so that I can get out of this little squeeze here. I'm watching my attack bar up here to make sure that all of my points get used. Make sure that if I need to reinforce it, I'm ready to do so. And then I'm going to go down to about 10% on my attack scale. We're trying to stay under 4,000 for the next 20 seconds or so. And I'm watching for about 50 seconds, maybe just a few more, save up some good points because our interest is really what's helping us out. And then we're going for bigger bots. And we definitely want to watch their points as well. You'll see sometimes they're bouncing around between 2,000, 200 or whatever. Definitely want to try to get at them when they're on the lower amount. And if we can find bots that, like I think that guy, I did a really bad time on that one actually. But if we can find bots that are large and have smaller amounts of points, those are the ones that we would like to go for the most, but not necessarily required to go for them. So I'm working my way towards my opponent. And we're over about 1 minute 20 seconds, so I'm going to start being a lot more aggressive with my attacks here. I'm also noticing that my attacks are a little bit too high on my points here, so I'm going to drop them down to below 10,000 points. Because with 10,000 points, I should be able to take on most of these bots here. But I'm also being careful to watch my points compared to his. Trying to kind of get around him a little bit if I can. And I could be a little bit more efficient on my expansion rate right now. He threw me a heart. He knows who I am. I know who you are too, Hearts Bud. Good luck. I am not going to give you the game, and I sure hope you don't give me the game. Definitely fight with your best motive. It's all friendly competition here. That was good timing on 177 there. I'm going to go ahead and throw a little bit more into it. I am not doing good with my expansion right now. I do have more points than him, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of drop an attack into him there and push back down to my points. That was a bad attack on bot 219. Not a great one where Italy is there either. And I'm going to go ahead and push in a bit more on my attack here. Drop my points back down. Could have gone lower than that, but we want to make sure that we're scooping up these bots while we can. And I'm going to go ahead and attack him again. Send a little ship out over here. I'm going to go ahead and attack him again. I want to keep... I should be throwing in more of an attack, honestly. And I am a little bit on the more nervous side, so I am kind of spending more points than I should be on bots right now. It's definitely starting to give him a little bit of an advantage there. I'm spending a lot of points on him right now, and I am probably not going to be able to recover very well from this. Although I do have... he's got... it's too late now. I think it's too late. But I'm gonna go ahead and give him a handshake here. I'm gonna say that that's a good job there. He probably wins, but he is spending quite a lot of his points on attack. I'm gonna boost mine up a little bit more. I didn't even realize that was him down here too. Oof. There's not much I could do about it. Oh, great game, North. Great game. You are a formidable opponent, and I'm so glad to have you in my video here today. Oh, man, what a great battle that was. And it's always even more fun when I get to know who I'm playing up against. North is definitely going to be the first person that I recognize that I have fought up against. So that's really cool, at least. Tons of fun. That's what I'm here for, is just all of the fun in this game. So I'm going to go ahead, and to keep our video short, I'm going to go ahead and just surrender here. We got a couple of good handshakes off and some love. Anyways, so that brought us down to 102.9 points. We're still above 100 points, so hopefully we can keep that in the next one. And North got a good little chunk there of just shy of 6 points. 5.7 if my math serves me correctly. But we'll go ahead and jump on in here, see if we can get another one. So I got a little bit out of my zone there. I could have been doing better with my point system, and I probably could have been a little bit more aggressive. I want to go right here for this battle. I hope that the opponent thinks the same. I might try to go a little bit offset, like right here, and absolutely put my piece down this time. And let's see what we got here. I didn't see him place his piece down. Federation of Zen, okay. With 69.2 points. So he's definitely won a few games. He knows what he's doing. And again, I'm expanding at about the halfway mark on my ticks here, so that when I hit the 10th tick, we get our income bonus at the last second. You know, I do this all the time. I'm like, I have no idea where my opponent is. And I'm looking all around. They're literally right next to me. How hilarious. He has already a good number of points more than I do, and so I'm going to go ahead and eat up a little bit of bot here, but I don't want to take too much. I want to kind of save up my points here. The reason for that is that the interest is what's going to carry me, so Poland's a good size. That was bad timing on Poland, actually. Good time on 503 there. I'm going to go ahead and drop like 20,000 points into him while I'm this far ahead. And we're doing really good so far. We're pushing into him hard. I'm going to drop back down. He knew it was over. That was a good aggressive run there. He didn't leave yet. Give him a handshake before he leaves. Yeah. Hopefully he saw that. At least on here it didn't say he left. It said he surrendered. So, and now he left. So hopefully he saw the handshake there. So that was a good aggressive run there. A little bit more about what I should be doing. Hopefully I could be a little bit less tunnel vision and notice when my opponent is literally right next to me. But that got us back up to 105.5 points. So that's awesome. Let's go ahead and play one more game here and see if we can get another win in. All right, and we're off with another one here going up against 1111. Gosh, the whole area is pretty cluttered up. Gosh, I wish I knew where he was going to set his piece. I might want to set mine over here for some massive growth, because I would prefer to go over here, but it was so cluttered. And I would rather grow a little bit than be up against a bunch of bots. If I'm up against a bunch of bots and my opponent is also there, then it will be pretty fair, equal ground. But if I'm up against a bunch of bots and they have a bunch of open space, that could be a problem for me. He's not on the leaderboard yet, so he's reserving his points for sure. And again, using my normal expansion about halfway on the tick bar, so we finish expanding by the 10th tick to get our income. And there you are over there, kind of in the area that I would have liked to be in. I may have just missed my last cycle. That was a bit of a bummer there. We're going to drop down to about 10% points, trying to keep it under 4,000, and I'm waiting for about the 50-second mark, maybe more like 53 seconds. Get as many points racked up as we can. I'm going to drop down below 4,000 points, and that was a wrong bot to attack. This is a good bot to attack. That one's all right. Now, as I'm going above the 1 minute mark, I'm going to try to be a little bit more aggressive than I normally would be. I still don't feel comfortable throwing out too many attacks at once, but at the same time, I want to be more aggressive than I have been. So we're off to a decent start here. He's already trying to cut me off. I'm going to drop my points down a little bit more here, take some of these back bots. Oh dear, I don't want him to go over Denmark area there. He does have a bit more points than I do right now. So he did overtake me in land. So I am trying to continue to remain aggressive, get more of these bots soaked up. Hopefully we can get our points up above him and start making some more aggressive attacks on him. I'm going to go ahead and beef up my attacks a little bit more. His bots are already quite strong. Try to get a ship up there before it's too late. It's not too late to come down here on bot 221 though. He is throwing some attacks at me because he definitely has the points to sacrifice. But I do have enough land right at the moment that hopefully I can fend him off long enough. I don't think so. I don't think so. I might be able to recover from this, but it's going to be a long stretch here. Oh geez, I should have sent a boat over here already. We're starting to get somewhere. If this boat would just make its way across here real frickin' fast. Give me that land. I need to catch back up. Okay, now with more points than him, I'm going to go ahead and start throwing into him real hard. That was probably a bit much. Make sure I get that bot up there. I'm going to go ahead and push into him even more here. Right now I have the interest gain. I think that he has too much land. I don't think I'm going to be able to recover from this. It was so close. We almost got out of that. I definitely could have been a little bit better. I feel like a lot of the bots I was attacking, I felt like my attack range was actually quite right, but I felt like a lot of times my attacks would stop cold. And really you want to make sure that you're having enough points in your attack to be able to take out a bot in one go. You don't want to have to come back and click that same bot again. And that's at least the mistake I saw myself making, was I would attack a bot. I'll give him a handshake here because there's no way to recover. I'll attack a bot and then it will, you know, only go halfway through or even less than halfway through. And so I end up having to go back and click on the bots again. And not only does that mean that I'm wasting my points on my attacks, but it also means that I'm wasting my time by having to pay more attention on the same bots again. So I thought my attack bar was at the right point for the bots I was attacking, but I guess I was wrong. I'll definitely be the first to admit that I'm making a mistake, and so just something to pay closer attention to. But that's part of what this series is it's learning about how to become a better player. And so, you know, definitely I see my mistake. And just like you too, if you're playing along and you're trying to become a better player, it's really good to take the moment to, what did I do wrong? How could I have done this differently? Because that'll help you reinforce the tactics that you're trying to use and be able to take yourself to the next level. So unfortunately, did not win this one. We did win when we were up against the last opponent in a pretty aggressive setup there. And we got to play a game with North for North Clan. That was really awesome to see him. Extra shout out for North there, but that's going to be the end of this video. So let me know if you have any suggestions on how I could do better, or if you have any questions on how you could do better. Let me know if any of this information is helping you out. That's one of the biggest reasons I do this, is because I want to help people get better at the game. And also, the other reason I do this is because it's fun to shout people out, bring you up onto the internet. And now we got North up. Woo! But yep, that's going to be the end of this video, so make sure that you like the video if you enjoyed this content. The more likes I see, the more I know that's the kind of content I should be pushing. Don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any of the near daily content I have coming out. I try my best to have videos out 5 to 7 times a week. As well as, of course, we have a Discord, which is where I met North. And so if you would like to be a part of the community and maybe even appear on a video randomly, then make sure that you join the Discord, link in the description below. But that's going to do it for the end of this video. I hope that until the next video, you all have a good night, good day, whatever time it is for you, and toodaloo.